How do your values shape the actions that you take and the results that you get in regards to your fat loss or just in anything in life? So firstly, what are our values? Our values are the things that we believe are important in life. And they usually at the deepest level come in the form of emotional states that we want to move towards. Things like happiness, joy, gratitude, health, vitality, contribution, there's security, freedom, there's so many of them. But basically, they're the feelings that you want to move towards in life that you believe are important for you to experience. And so, do you have values that are in alignment with your goals? It's very important to make sure that we have values that are in alignment with our goals, because if they're not in alignment, we're not going to achieve our goals. And, this is one of the reasons why people don't succeed, is because their values, their subconscious values, by the way, because the majority of us are not aware of our actual values, taking them in the wrong direction. And so now our values I just need to mention that our values are in a hierarchy. So our brain actually prioritizes our values, the emotional states that it wants to move towards in our life. And so what this does for us is that it enables us to make quicker decisions, because can you imagine consciously every second of the day having to sit down and going, okay, what's important to me, and I know people actually do this consciously, which is good, but it is a shortcut for our brains to be able to make decisions, because it wants to take shortcuts because it wants to be able to preserve energy, and it wants to preserve energy because it wants to survive. So values are a shortcut for our brain to preserve energy and survive, to be able to make decisions, that's why it exists. And so many of us have picked up our values from our family, from our friends, from, impactful people in our lives, and maybe a little bit from our own personal thought. But very often our personal values have not been thought through consciously. And so that we're just operating on an unconscious level, and we're just kind of moving in directions that we don't want to move in, because we don't realize that our values are pulling us in that direction. So it's really important to sit down and clarify what your values are, and have a look at them and see if you need to change the order in sequence, like the hierarchy, or maybe you need to add some values, or remove some values in order to make room for some more important ones. But basically, this work needs to be done if you continually keep self-sabotaging. So hope that information really helps. And have a think about what your values are. Are they pulling you in the direction of your fat loss results? In order to pull you in the direction of fat loss results, you probably need to value your health. You need to value health as a value. I would be sitting down and writing out your values, and then trying to figure out where you need to be putting your health on your list of values. And I would say, for everyone, you need to have your health on high priority on your values. It doesn't necessarily have to be number one, but it needs to be high enough so that you will consistently take action in that area of life and get the results that you want. Because at the end of the day, if you don't value your health, you don't have life, and you don't get to experience any of your other values. So, hope that helps. Thanks.